All right, so tell me about where Jughead's head is at going into season 3.
Season 3. Season 3, we're introduced to Jughead's mother and his sister. And Jughead has recently acquired leadership of the Serpents. So his trajectory, as opposed to last season, is going to be much more level-headed, much more tactical. He's had this near-death experience that has put him in a different headspace. I'm sure the introduction of his mother, who from what is being alluded to, is quite a badass character, is going to shake things up for him quite a bit. But I'm interested to see how his relationship with his younger sister is and what it feels like when his family's back together. It's going to be interesting.
What's it like for you as an actor, kind of Breaking Bad on the show?
It's fun. First season Jughead was a very easily lovable character. He didn't really have too many flaws. Was really what it was, and it's nice in this season 2. You got to see Jughead's descent a little bit into character flaw, which was nice. And season 3 is going to be a bit more of that, just a little bit more depth for the character himself, which is going to be, as an actor, enjoyable to play and challenging. But that's really what you remember when the show finishes. So it's great for me.
Yeah. Have you been surprised by where the show's taken him, given where he started?
A little bit, but the abstract for the show when we got it was already so wild that I think I needed to go in with just an open frame of mind.
Of all the twists that have been on the show, which has blown your mind the most?
The choices?
The twists on the show.
Oh, the twists.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of season 1. I love season 1 still. That narrative to me has been my favorite thus far.
Do you guys trade theories on set about what might be coming next?
Oh, for sure. Especially season 2.
Yeah.
We don't really know enough about season 3 yet to start trading theories, but when we do,
right,
it goes hard.
What's the most interesting fan encounter you've had?
Man, I've been doing this a long time. I had a girl throw a frog at me once outside of Petco.
How'd you react?
Like I got a frog thrown at me.
Yeah, that's about right.
Just out of a brown paper bag.
Yep.
And honestly, she set the bar pretty damn high for fan interactions.
How early in the show?
No, this wasn't Riverdale. This is when I was like 13. So ever since, there's been no more frogs.
Got a high ceiling there.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah. What's the best piece of acting advice you've ever received?
That's interesting. There's this child actors are a twisty sort of breed, because there's a period where you go from this ultra presentedness of a kid, where you're not thinking twice about the things you're saying or doing, and it's not that you're not aware, it's just you're so present. You're not thinking of the past or the future. And then you learn how to act at a certain age, when you start to become conscious of yourself, conscious of your body, conscious of how you're changing and the people around you, and how you're delivering lines and things. And someone had told me when I was young to stop acting. Is what it was, because it can be a charade. I mean, it can be very put on, obviously put on. And when you're young, super young, or when depending on what you're doing, it can be hard to remain ultra present and not acting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. Do you have a process for getting into character?
Well, thankfully with Jughead, the character is so bound to the wardrobe. The second you put the hat on, I mean, we're also our characters are poking fun at classic stereotypes of characters. I mean, for me, the broody loner outsider character we're not, braving new territory. We are poking fun at years and years of this character archetype. So it's a well understood kind of character that's kind of easy to slip into.
Do you guys ever talk to your parents on the show for actual advice, that kind of thing?
Skeet's just a wonderful actor, and his approach to scenes is very much how I approach a scene. And he is consistently giving me advice or discussing the scene at length, and I think I'm really lucky to have an actor as talented as Skeet playing my father. It's just a perfect dynamic.
Well, we're all super excited for the new season. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
It's great.